One day the Buddha was walking through the forest when he met a hunter. The hunter carried a bow and arrows. When he saw the Buddha, he respectfully placed his palms together, though a trace of unease flickered across his face. The Buddha asked, "What is it that you do?" The hunter replied, "I make my living by hunting. I shoot wild animals and sell them to feed my family." The Buddha looked at him with compassion and said, "If the arrows you shoot bring fear to others, your heart will also be surrounded by fear. But if you make your living with compassion, that same compassion will return to protect you." Hearing this, the hunter lowered his head in deep thought. Later, he put down his bow and took up farming instead. His income was smaller, but from that day on, his mind was calm and he slept peacefully. The Buddha said, "A way of making a living that brings peace to the heart, that is right livelihood." We live in this world and must find a way to survive. To live, we need income, and to have income, we must work or do business. This is the reality that no one can escape. But in this process, there is a deeper question we must ask. In what way should we make our living? Some people think that as long as they make money, that's enough. Yet there are many who, after earning wealth, still feel uneasy inside. The Buddha pointed out this problem long ago and taught us an essential principle called right livelihood. Right livelihood is one of the Eightfold Path, the 8 practices the Buddha taught as the way to end suffering and attain peace. Its meaning is simple. We should earn our living in a way that is honest, harmless, and guided by compassion. Living in this world, we all need to work, support our families, and make a living. This is natural. But the real question is, what kind of work allows the mind to remain at peace? The Buddha said that right livelihood means making a living without causing harm. If your work does not bring suffering to others, does not violate your conscience or the moral precepts, then it is right livelihood. It is not only about what you do, but how you do it, with what kind of mind. If a job causes you to lose compassion, peace, or mindfulness, then no matter how much it pays, it cannot be called right. When the heart is calm, it needs very little to feel content. When the heart is restless, nothing will ever be enough. If we spend our lives only chasing after wealth, status, and pleasure, our minds will easily become anxious, greedy, and trapped in endless craving. Right livelihood is not a restriction. It is a protection. It protects us from losing clarity and peace in the pursuit of survival. A true life is not one where we become slaves to desire, but one where we remain the masters of our own hearts. If your work leads you away from compassion, if it requires lies, deceit, harm, or restlessness, then it is time to pause and ask, is this truly worth it? The true meaning of earning a living is not only to make money, but to bring peace to yourself and your family, to live with wisdom and harmony. When we practice right livelihood, work is no longer just work. It becomes a form of spiritual cultivation, because at that point, we are not only surviving, we are using each day to nurture a pure and peaceful heart. And that pure heart, free from greed and fear, is the truest wealth one can ever possess.